Just as you'd expect from a former college baseball and lacrosse player, Bob Bonn insisted that Carthage athletics' success was a team effort. During his 26-year run as director of athletics, the program raised 117 banners for conference titles or top 8 national finishes. The late Doc Bonn, as most knew him, was quick to redirect the credit. The student athletes were the ones making the baskets, saves, and birdies, not him. "It just happened on my watch," Bob would say. But is there any way the trophy case would be that full without Bob's fierce leadership? His vision opened the door for an ascent to national prominence.
I mean, the one thing I think Bob did is he allowed us to take a tremendous amount of ownership in Carthage and Carthage athletics and exercise sports science, and he really made the college relevant.
He was our mentor, but he was so much more than that. He was somebody that, was family. He was part of our family, and I think that was just an amazing characteristic of Bob.
They say that the one thing you can give somebody really valuable would be time, and he spent so much time, and the support that Steph talked about. He lived here, and I would want to thank Michelle and Ryan and Steve for sharing him with us.
After early career stops on both coasts and in the Southwest, Bob found a long-term fit in Kenosha. The Bonds soon became a family of Carthaginians. His wife, Michelle, is a retired faculty and staff member. As for their sons, Stephen is a 2010 grad, and Ryan teaches chemistry. Known as a strong and feisty advocate for the program, Bob earned the respect of former President F. Gregory Campbell, despite, or maybe because of, their epic run-ins.
Bob was a competitive individual, and he did have a high standard for himself and for others. He worked hard. He was at many, if not most, of the events on campus, the games, the contests. You could always expect to see him at basketball games or volleyball games, football, of course, baseball. He was all over the campus, and he took it all very seriously. So he had a high standard of quality, and he was a competitive individual, and he was not afraid to work. I saw Bob under all kinds of conditions, including my first ever trip to Vegas. It was because of Bob I first went to Vegas, and that was with the National Athletic Directors Association, Division III, that he was part of, that really invited him. So we had a long relationship over many years in a variety of settings, and of course a good friendship grew as a result. I think that he and I would say the same thing is what we're most proud of, and that is the graduates of Carthage who are student athletes at Carthage. That's just, and that's not just propaganda, that's real, that's what it was about.
If Carthage owes its broader success to teamwork, Bob has to be considered an individual all-star. Between his arrival in 1992 and his retirement in 2018, athletics fueled a surge in enrollment. 9 sports were added, and facility upgrades totaled more than $50 million. Rejecting the supposed limitations of a small college, Bob used his fundraising chops to help build an enviable endowment. One of the keys to Bob's success was cultivating deep relationships with friends and donors from all parts of the Carthage and Kenosha communities, which came together annually for the Redmond Open golf outing.
He was a tremendous athletic director. He's known all over the country. He's in the Hall of Fame for athletic directors. He did a great job. And I just didn't really realize what he's doing and all he's doing till he's gone. When you stop and think about everything he did, he was very important to Carthage for 26 years. Bob had his way of doing things, and he was very organized. he says, I'm here for the kids. And he would, if they had a problem, he was there for them. If they needed something, he would take care of it. And even after they graduated, he still contacted them. So it said a lot about Bob, and it was how he felt about the kids. I couldn't ask for a better friend than Bob. Our group misses him dearly.
Active in the National Association of Athletic Development Directors, he became its first NCAA Division III president. Peers saw his impact. In 2019, Bob made the Hall of Fame for college athletic directors nationwide, and Carthage will honor him similarly this fall. Before his unexpected passing a year ago this month, Bob's calendar was filled with tea times with those he had mentored and befriended over the years. More so than the golf itself, Bob may have mentioned twice getting a hole-in-one on this course. Those personal connections made him look forward to this traditional outing. So swing away, Bob. Tonight, you've got honors.